What's the story?
What could they accomplish?
Have to keep going.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
I want to have a word.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Still breathing, despite everything.
What could they accomplish?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
These boots have seen everything. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I don't know half of what they're saying. But at
One
least they're
day I'll catch a break. Looking ahead.
A hero at heart.
No one stopped me yet.
It is time. We take death to the Dwergar. must see it for myself. Lead me to the rot. I wish to see it fester.
Very well.
The tumor is excised. The dweller. Here, I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign. It is my right. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies turn to scrapes and scratches.
Your corpse will birth my circle.
What's this? This is my happy place.
All ambition, no competence.
A sovereign with no subjects. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Aye, same as us, I expect.
I have something to ask.
Peacebringer, be at home.
You are one with spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
They're peaceful.
Same as us, I expect.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. Mad supposition, questionable diagrams, and many gleeful references to tentacles. Not an overly academic text.
What's in here?
What? You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Soldier.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The pride of the gate. Ever onward.
Ah, that put the wind back in my sails.
Let's get going. How much further can I go? Mass? What's it doing here? I've never seen anything like it. Something good here, I hope. Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me.
One step at a time.
This'll be fun.
traps. How considerate.
No time to rest. Can't slow down.
A steel mold.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
No burial. Just slaughter. Damn.
Agreed. Let's go. We have places to be.
Platform's covered in rust. Must be older than bone dust.
Sharp as ever. Sharp as ever. Ever onward.
Wanna dance? You all right?
Let's get going. Better than nothing. Another step forward. Wish I had a bag of holding. May the gods take you first.
Over here.
Still on my feet.
No word. Aye, aye.
to waste.
Nothing important is ever easy. Don't waste a step.
I'm heating up.
I must heal. Best be on my way. Here goes nothing. I need a moment for the two of us.
God, though, I suppose that's not what... Are you sure? And just...
Come on, then. Don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? Wonderful. I commend you on your willingness to take such... Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time. locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I. You have an interesting definition of friend. All right. I'm ready. Whatever it takes. I'd better do the talking.
I shall be here in my camp as the...
lot on my mind. And well...
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole... If you're sure. Fine.
Moving ahead.
Well met. That's...
That's mine. That nearly ended me.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Battle favors the fearless.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I should get these wounds taken care of. This.
I can't take much more.
My time's running out.